So Khalid Salama with my second home TV.
Thank you, Khalid. I'll take a crack at it, and then Robin will just tag team these things. So at any time, just pipe in and I'll do the same. Look, on this issue, I think we are very clear. We want to keep schools open. We believe strongly that it is in the children's mental health that our schools remain open. And the Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dr. David Williams, who has provided counsel and advice to the government every step of the way through the pandemic, has been clear, having spoken to him as recently as Tuesday evening, having just spoken to Dr. Lowe 30 minutes ago in Peel, for example. The overwhelming consensus of the medical authorities, the local level and at the provincial level, is that schools have been safe. Recognizing, Khalid, as we all do, that there are one-off challenges where we have to deal with them, and our public health units are deploying testing, supporting the children, and making sure that they continue to have access to education through the online learning experience. So we're going to stand up for students. We are not going to apologize for being on the side of working parents that want to see their kids in school. And we just appreciate that everyone is doing their very best. I'm grateful to our education staff. I'm grateful to the parents and to the students themselves who've constantly had to pivot and learn new things. But that's the nature of this pandemic. And I think as we reflect back looking in June, we will be very proud that students were able to stay in school for the year. So let's, if anything, it perhaps underscores the necessity for us to continue to follow the public health advice while these vaccines get rolled out. Because if we regress in any way, we're going to put at risk the ability of kids to go to school in class.
If I can just add, Minister Lecce, and for you, Khalid, as well on this issue, it's very important that children are at school. It is important to their mental health, and it's something we need to consider. You know, it's a very strange time for children to live through, and for their parents to live through, to have children not in school. And that would have a lot of consequences for people. So I also realize that children are not able to do a lot of their regular activities. And I think what's more important as far as the numbers in the pandemic that we're still facing is to make sure that we take care of our activities at home. In the school, the children are supervised. There are rules. The teachers are watching to make sure they have their masks on. Sometimes at homes, you know, they're not always supervised, and sometimes they're getting into situations where they're in big groups. And so we need to make sure that we do both the home and the school, keep them as healthy as possible so they continue to go to school. And hopefully we can start to have some of their activities again outside of school as well, so we can try to make it as normal as possible for young people.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
سبسكرايب لايك اند شير اشتركوا في قناتنا وشاركوا الفيديو مع أصدقائكم.